Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'll be sharing with you 7 BL series that are set to air in April. We're finally getting to see some highly anticipated series released and some new interesting ones too. It's a really nice lineup, and hopefully some of these series will pique your interest. Without further ado, let's dive right into the video. Number 1. Feel What You Feel. We have a new Chinese BL to add to our watch list, and it looks like it'll be a really interesting one. The narrative promises to explore complex relationships, where characters confront their own flaws, past mistakes, and the consequences of their actions, all within a university setting. The story follows Yulei and Chen Qi, two law students whose lives become unexpectedly intertwined from the moment they meet. Though they appear to be complete opposites, Yulei bold and confident, and Chen Qi more reserved and distant, their dynamic quickly shifts, catching Yulei off guard in ways he never expected. As they spend their university years side by side, their connection gradually deepens into something more, shaped by both quiet moments and unspoken tension. When a spontaneous football game brings their buried feelings to the surface, the two are forced to confront emotions they've long avoided. Number 2. Life in Smoky Blue. Takeda Kuhei is making a comeback in this new BL as a lead once more, which is exciting to see. And this time, he'll be starring alongside Shibuya Kento. That alone already makes this one worth keeping an eye on. It looks like we're stepping into something a little more mature, a slice of life and character-driven story. One that leans heavily into second chances, adulthood struggles, and that quiet, almost understated emotional realism. The story follows Sakutaro Azuma, a 38-year-old former top sales representative who has been drifting through life, spending his days and nights in aimless routines. One evening, he finds himself in danger and is unexpectedly rescued by Shizuka Kuji, his ex-colleague and longtime rival from their sales days. Years have passed since their last encounter, and while Kuji's sharp tongue remains, his appearance and demeanor have changed. He has longer hair, a calmer presence, and a career as a translator. Their reunion pulls them back into each other's lives, forcing Sakutaro to confront lingering feelings and unresolved tension as they navigate the complexities of adulthood, identity, and the possibility of second chances. Number 3. Unexpectedly Naughty Fakami. This has been described as a high-heat romance, with a really sensual atmosphere, teasing energy, and a strong focus on physical attraction that naturally drives the connection forward. Office romance series from Japan are always such a fun watch, and this series is set to bring a fresh vibe that feels distinctly its own. The story follows Kaji, a handsome and popular office worker whose charm has made him admired by everyone, though he secretly judges others with his own personal scoring system. When he meets his plain-looking colleague, Fakami, he's sure he's someone he'd never sleep with, until an overnight business trip changes everything. During the trip, he catches a glimpse of Fakami coming out of the shower, revealing an unexpectedly attractive side that completely surprises him. Suddenly, the unassuming man he once dismissed occupies his thoughts in ways he never anticipated, leading him to question his own assumptions and opening the door to feelings he hadn't allowed himself before. Number 4. Wuju Bakery. It's been over 3 years since this series was announced, and for a while, it honestly felt like it might never be released. But now, amazingly, we finally get to watch it this year. Jeff and Barcode will be back on our screens once more, and it's especially exciting after such a long wait. This is also a sci-fi, a genre we don't see very often, which makes it even more intriguing. The series is set to air in early April, and it's definitely one to look forward to. The story follows Wuju, who, after enduring countless hardships, finally rebuilds his small bakery in a quiet old town filled with cherished memories of his parents, eagerly preparing for its long-awaited grand opening. But just as everything begins to fall into place, His world is thrown into chaos when Ryan suddenly crash lands into his life, insisting that he's an alien prince. With the bakery left in ruins, the two find themselves in an unexpected cohabitation that quickly turns both chaotic and oddly fated. As Wuju struggles to make sense of Ryan's presence, the situation takes a more serious turn when it's revealed that other aliens, hidden throughout the city, are searching for him, dragging Wuju into a reality far beyond anything he ever imagined. Number 5. Magic Move. This is a romantic comedy with a lighthearted tone, telling a story that's a little messy around the edges yet full of charm. At its center is a relationship built on a lie, sparked by a playful deception and tied to a childhood connection that cannot be forgotten. This is the first series for both leads, so it'll be interesting to see both their performances and their chemistry on screen. The story follows Rit, a final-year architecture student who accidentally becomes a viral campus fortune teller. When a wealthy heir, intrigued by Rit's predictions, asks him to identify his childhood ship partner, Rit pretends to be the person in question, sparking a fake connection that slowly turns real. As their relationship develops, unexpected feelings, past loves, and misunderstandings force them to navigate the fine line between pretense and genuine emotion, testing whether their bond can survive the truth. Number 6. Love of Asylum. This has been one of the highly anticipated BL series since it was announced back in 2024. And now it's finally set to release this April. It's especially exciting to see Up and Poom making their comeback, this time bringing us another compelling and emotionally layered storyline. At its core, the series explores themes of growth, trust, and healing, following two individuals shaped by very different struggles. The story follows Crit, a young police officer from a traditional Chinese-descended family, bound by duty and filial expectations. Though he follows in his father's footsteps by entering the police academy, it's a path he never truly chose for himself. Forced to hide his sexuality from his family, he keeps his relationship secret, supporting his boyfriend's dream of becoming an idol, only to be abandoned once that dream comes true. This leaves Crit emotionally closed off, approaching love with detachment rather than trust. On the other side is Wei, a student weighed down by neglect and responsibility. With absent parents and a sister who abandoned her child, he is left to raise his niece while working at a nightclub to make ends meet. Their lives intersect when Crit steps in to protect him during a dangerous altercation, marking the beginning of their connection. Wei is drawn to Crit's quiet strength and begins seeking him out, finding comfort in his presence. Though initially distant, Crit gradually softens, offering support as Wei navigates his hardships. Number 7. Fake Fact Lips. This is another office romance JBL set to release this April, and with this one, it looks like we're in for something a little more chaotic. It's an enemies to lovers story that thrives on that push and pull dynamic between the leads, constant competitiveness, and an unexpectedly soft romance. As the leads, we have Sato Yusuke returning to our screens alongside Hori Kato, who are both familiar faces. So it'll be so interesting to see them together and watch how their chemistry plays out. The story follows Ryo and Zen, two former high school rivals whose competitive streaks resurface when they end up working together in the same sales department. Their rivalry, once fueled by grades, sports, takes a new turn one night after drinks when an argument about romantic experience sparks an impulsive bet. Whoever can make the other fall in love first will win. What begins as a stubborn contest soon becomes far more complicated, as they are forced to confront unexpected emotions and the challenge of navigating love while still trying to outdo each other. This brings me to the end of the video. I hope you found some series in this lineup worth adding to your watch list. Until next time, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the video.